in all or nothing thinking and perfectionism in the environmental movement, which is why I love the concept of one green thing. Everyone is welcome, and you can start today, right now. Since the landmark water contamination case in Hinckley, California, and the film that told the story and bears my name, I hear from people across the country, and I show up to help whenever and wherever I can. But as I've said time and time again in my books, speeches, TV appearances, and even in the ABC TV show Rebel, no one is coming to the rescue. We have to stand up for each other because Superman isn't coming. It's up to us. We all have a role in climate action. One Green Thing will help you find how you can apply your talents and service to your family, community, and the climate movement. With determination and what I call stick-to-itiveness, we can do it. We have the power. The planet needs you. We all do. Erin Brockovich, consumer advocate and environmental advocate, author of Superman's Not Coming and The Brockovich Report.
Introduction. Think peak 90s, grunge music, jeans, and lots of flannel. That's how One Green Thing began. During my break from studying conservation biology at the University of Otago in New Zealand, I grabbed my overstuffed green Kelty backpack and hitched a ride to Lake Tekapo. As a 21-year-old international student, I was there to view the scenery, not to visit the stone church at the edge of the lake. Nevertheless, I was drawn to it. I paused my yellow Walkman that was blaring a mixtape of Ani DeFranco, Diggable Planets, and Smashing Pumpkins, removed my headphones, and sat in one of the wooden pews. Behind the altar, a floor-to-ceiling window showcased the stunning, expansive, aquamarine lake. My geology professor once told me that the minerals in the glacial rock till reflected the sunlight, resulting in the impossibly blue color. The snow-capped mountains filled me with a sense of splendor and awe that pulsed through my body. It was exhilarating and weird. I stepped out of the church and sat by the lake in silence. I stared at the mountains, breathed in the air, took off my clunky hiking boots and socks, and stuck my bare feet in the earth. Stillness was rare for me, but this moment of connection with nature was powerful. Inspired in part by Vice President Al Gore's Earth in the Balance, published during my second year of college, I wanted to learn more about climate change. Science has always intrigued me. I grew up in East Tennessee, surrounded by the Great Smoky Mountains. I also knew that gorgeous natural setting was plagued by cancer clusters, toxic nuclear waste, and strip mining. When I was 12, my dad and I traveled from Tennessee to Yellowstone in a bright red sports car. The national parks and the beauty of the American West sparked my fascination with geology, ecology, and culture. But the quiet contemplation at Lake Tekapo tied it together. My love for science, my passion for wild places, and my interest in policy. The striking views from the small church inspired me to look inward. What did I want to do with my life? Who did I want to be? I remember thinking that if I ever had grandchildren, I would want them to experience places like this, to savor the outdoors and the wonder that nature brings. I decided then and there to become an environmental lawyer to protect these remarkable landscapes for the next generation. That day, I wrote a letter to my parents and told them my revelation about my future career. The moment of contemplation also stuck. From then on, I tried to reflect on my relationship to the environment each day. I went to law school, practiced law for a while, joined political campaigns, including Al Gore's presidential run in 2000, worked in nonprofit environmental advocacy, and then moved on to Capitol Hill. I ran a nonprofit environmental health think tank in Washington, D.C., and then led the nonprofit partner to Yellowstone National Park. Through all these roles, one concept kept coming back to me: the one green thing. At Lake Tekapo, I decided